One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on another team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Boston College's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boston College will send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the SMU Mustangs offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Looking for a man, it's Velasquez. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They've got the screen set up. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. The screen, he can go. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. To the air, it's Velasquez. Finds his man down the middle.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first two times they had it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. The Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Mustangs want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Velasquez. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on that. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to sling it on second down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Picked off to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to run it out of the gun and found no room at all. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Gives him a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Here comes the Heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Secures it at the 30. Slips through the line. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Looking to throw, it's Velasquez. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, SMU!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Laramie behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Hawaii. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Snatch it quickly on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. On the move. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Boston College will send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Complete to start this drive. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On target to the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Boston College, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his releases.
Turning it on. Gets it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on second and long. The screen, he's got wheels. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Plucks it out of the air. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long, ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Velasquez. Fires to the middle. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Gets the back moving. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Blasted as he lets it go. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking for room, it's Huber. Got enough for the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. Back to pass, it's Velasquez. Catch in the middle, it's Huber. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pulls it in. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Touchdown, SMU! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Fires to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Quick spin on the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Back to throw, it's Velasquez. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Number 18, Hall today in the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 8 over Texas A&M. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys are going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab on the left side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Snags it over the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They go to the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
28, Boston College, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Looking downfield, it's Velasquez. He's got the tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Brings up second down.
They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Gain of 23.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll go right back to it. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's a draw. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Velasquez. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Continues to fight for yards. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
This Boston College offense has it working. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. On the ground, it's Cuber. Finds some fresh air. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun. Give on the inside. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. They believe they can run right here. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The option look. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lining up to convert third down. Dropping back, it's Velasquez. Here's the pressure. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Power football with the run. Picks up the first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Give to the back. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.